Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you how to web scrape. You know, every page you see in the browser is made of HTML file. For example, this page, this is just a book about the Spring Framework. When you right click the page and you can see the inspect selection. When you click this, you can see all of the stuff, everything. Yeah, this context is file is so-called HTML file, and everything you can see in the page is inside of this HTML file. So when you type in something, when you typing the www.spring.example.org, whatever, while typing an URL inside the URL bar. So this is a URL bar. You make you made an HTTP request to the server, and the server would receive the HTTP request you just sent, and it would give you a response. This response is made of HTML file. So, and your browser translated the HTML file into your page. So you can see the page here. So let's suppose you want to get all the stuff inside this book into your own file system. What would you do? What would you do? You can simply just click the links inside this table of contents one by one. Click this and copy this to your file system. But I think it's just completely a waste of time. You know, there is a better way. There is a way better way out there. This is called web scrape. You can use web scraping technology to get all the stuff inside this book automatically, magically. So let's get down to work. So today's lesson, we need four tools. The first one is Python. Python is a interpreted language. You know what is interpreted language? Interpreted language is different from programming language. Programming language is just like a C++, or Java. When you program, you need a compiler. Your compiler translates your C code into the bytecode, and your machine would run the bytecode, right? But in Python, we don't need to. We only need to type your code, and the interpreter would deal with your code and give you a result. It's just simple. It's really easy to work with. And the second is the beautiful soup, which is used to deal with your HTML file. So we can see here, this is the Beautiful Soup official website. You can see Beautiful Soup is a Python library for pulling data out of HTML and XML file. It works with your favorite parser to provide idiomatic ways of navigating, searching, and modifying the parse tree. So what is navigating and searching and modifying the parse tree? It's just like this. For example, you can see in this page, you can see our links. So, in other words, many links is inside of this HTML file. Beautiful Soup would help you get these links automatically. And Beautiful Soup would certainly do many things except other than this, but you can sorry, you can open this, and you expand the DL DT span A. You can see A. You can see A in HTML is a link basically, and REF stands for hyperreference. Hyperreference is just a is just a URL. It's just a reference, and preface is a context, is a text inside this link. And when you click the preface, you go to another link specified by the href, the hyperreference specified here, preface.html. So, okay, the third one is request, which is also a third-party library, which is used to make HTTP requests. So, so here's the official website. You can see request is the only the use whatever. So this library is made for you to work with, to send HTTP requests to the server in Python, not in your browser, you know. So the fourth is our favorite editor, Visual Studio Code. Okay, let's get down to work. Let first you would download the Python. Python. Sorry, Python. Python. Sorry. Python. And go to the official website, and you can click the download the latest one. Python. The latest one is 3.7.2, and you can click this. And if you are using Windows operating system, you can download this one, Windows executable installer. And if you are using Mac, you can click this one, Mac operating system. So since I have already downloaded this, so I don't have to do it once again. And you can open your command prompt and type in Python. So here's the thing. You can say the Python 3.7.2. So you get into Python now. And how to use it? It's very simple. It's very simple. If you type in something like 1 plus 1, it would give you 2, the result, right? And you can get type in print hello world, and you can get hello world. It's just simple. You don't have to compile it, you know. And so what we need right now is open our favorite editor, Visual Studio Code, and sorry, let's exit this and clear our terminal. You can see the terminal one inside the Visual Studio Code. Terminal is just something just like this command prompt. It's the same thing with a different name. You can type in Python, and you can get the same result. So the first thing you need to do is download and install the third-party library. Say the beautiful soap and requests. You can just use pip install bs4. bs4 stands for beautiful soap 4, and you can use pip install requests, and it would download and install it to your own computer, to your own file system. So if you have already downloaded all of this 4 stuff, you can do everything following me. The first thing, we need to import the 2 libraries. Import request. Sorry. We are not in Python. We need to type in Python first. Okay. First import the request library and import the beautiful soup. Beautiful soup is from BS4. Import from BS4. We import beautiful soup. Beautiful soup belongs to BS4, so we need to do this. So next thing we need to do is specify the URL you want to make HTTP request to. So my URL equals here. Sorry, back to our book. So here's the book. We copy this URL and copy this. So this is our URL we want to work with. The page of table of content. The table of content consists of every links of this book, and we need to make a request and respond and receive a response from the server equals requests get my URL. We use the get method and with a specified URL, and we would get a response. This response is saved in the variable named my response. Okay. So here's the thing. My response is our response, so we can see our response. Response dot. You can. Okay. You can see the HTTP status code. 200 stands for everything goes right. You made a successful request. So you can see the HTML file by using the content. So the messy stuff comes into your vision. This messy one is just like what you just see here, but it's not formatted, so you would format it by using beautiful soup. So we use soup equals beautiful soup my response dot content. So beautiful soup has a method called prettify. Prettify is used to prettify your messy HTML code to a formatted and beautiful for formation. So you can print the soup prettify. So you can see the beautiful one. This is formatted, so it's just like this. The same beautiful. You can read them like in your browser. And the next thing we want to do is since we want to fetch all of this stuff into our own file system, so we need to open a file. We can specify a name. Open a file. Open specify a name. Name is just the content.html. Comma. The opening method, which is the W plus. W plus means that you can write the string stuff into this file, and we specify a encoding method, which is Unicode UTF-8. Okay. So now we can write this beautiful soup the prettify into our file system. So and one thing to remember is we should close this file. Okay, we can see here emerged a content.html. This is just our page, so we can click this. So this is our page written in HTML. I can preview this by using preview, show side preview. Okay. So here's the thing. You can see this page. This page is just like what you saw here, right? But without color, without CSS, just the plain HTML code. But with the same function. So so let's close this and back to web crawler. And okay. So the next thing we want to do is find all the links inside this page. So we use a find all method. Soup.find all dot a. Okay, and for so find all means find all. Find all helps you find all links inside this HTML. All links, you know. So now links, this variable, is used to store the links. So it's a array or list. You can check the length of links and get the results of 438. And so we can work with links. So we can use the for okay for link in links. Links consists of many single link. So with indentation, we type in if dot get text is not empty. Oh, sorry. So this means empty. If it's not empty, we can work with it. If the text inside this link is empty, we can't deal with it. It doesn't make sense. So, and another thing is we need to make sure the hyperreference of this link is valid, exists. So we should link dot get hyperreference. Hyperreference is an attribute of this link. So okay. And the next thing we want to do is make requests. Make requests to the URL specified by the current link. Okay. So since the hyperreference inside every link is relative link, it's not the absolute path. So you need to concatenate the root stuff and your link relative link into one absolute path, so you can make requests. Okay. And another thing, so open another file. Original is specified link.get.text plus dot. So we specify the name of our HTML file with the name of this link. So if the link is called preface, we give the name. We name our file preface. And if the link is to dot a little history, and we name our file to dot a little history. So with the same w plus method, and encoding equals UTF-8 soup. And the soup, we need beautiful soup again. Beautiful soup r dot response dot content f dot write. We write the predefined one to our file, and we should close the current file. And if so here's the thing. So our program ends here, and we can type in enter. So you can say some number emerged one by one. So this number is specified by the number of word. You know, every word is, you know, just like if I type in this, this page one is made of 10,000 words. So you can see the words in of every page, and we back to our file system and open our original directory. We can see everything inside this book with the name specified by the name of the link. So so now we can, if I want to see the connecting to SOA using HTTP client template, I can click this, and I can use a preview command, show site preview, and you can see I get this page. Every page I have already attained them. So thanks for watching.